When you peel an orange, do you try to do it all in one piece? Or do you not care?
I jam my thumbnail, which I should cut sooner, all the way into it, like it's the eye of a zombie.
You have like a Coke nail for opening oranges?
It's yellow. I'm looking at it right now. It's kind of gross. Just like I get it, and I'm screaming, and I'm pushing, and I'm screaming, and then as much as in one chunk I can get off at a time, I do, and then I'm kind of like panting in my kitchen, and I just
every day is like a childbirth for you for eating an orange.
It's a fight for my life.
Then you squeeze the orange out of the peel.
You have to cut the cord.
Yeah, it's crowning, he says.
Become one with me.
I hated that.
It's really nasty.
Well, it's not for you. It's for the orange.
Sure. Who am I to judge?
Hit the fucking button. Start the podcast.
It's all for the orange.
Not plus.
Nope.
We're back again with the Quora podcast. We're here with all your hosts, Jeremy and Claire. And Alex.
Wow, that was fucking beautiful.
Thanks. It came to me right now. This is America's premier Quora-based podcast, the Quorators Podcast. We're so glad to see you here. Come and sit on my lap.
Huh. You're making yourself laugh.
He likes it.
Nothing's coming out right today. I'm sorry. We have a wonderful guest here, gracing the studio for the first time from the Going Down YouTube show. We have Ella Yurman. Ella?
Hi.
I did get it.
Eventually.
It was close to not getting it.
Oh my God.
There was a half a syllable of danger before we fixed it.
He also, again, really wanted to say it's going down. Yeah. You could tell he wanted to say it's going down.
Everyone's so fucking mad at me. And we just started. There's another hour. Warriors weather report. It's warm today. Grab a sweater.
Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful day here in November.
But blustery. Look out for a scarf. You're going to need it. Well, if you're blown away by that introduction in this gusty weather, you're going to love the topic of today's episode, which is, of course, Jeffrey Epstein's emails.
Woo!
I'm dabbing.
Claire is dabbing from Los Angeles.
Before we get into Jeffrey Epstein, have you been on this Quora website? You have any thoughts on this?
It's like Yahoo Answers. I feel like I've been on there before AI answered all of my questions when I typed stuff into Google, when I had a question that was too specific to really have a good answer from anywhere legitimate. Yeah. It's nice to validate that someone else, usually not giving me an answer, but it's nice to validate that someone else has had the question.
Right.
6 years ago, this guy had exactly the same thought as me.
Yeah.
I've had that happen, and then I look at who it is, and it was me 6 years ago.
Oh, no.
Fuck. This guy also had throat hurts bad.
Every 6 years, the bad throat comes around.
That's what it is.
Mr. Bad Throat.
It's like cicadas.
What I was going to say is if you love Google answering your question with AI, you will love Quora's new features where they ask the question with AI.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked
So it's a
up.
question no one has ever had.
Yeah, the robot on Quora now is asking questions.
Why does the robot need to ask? Surely the robot has the answers.
They're getting out in front of it.
It's really fucked up, and a lot of them are like, "What do I do with my human pet?" And you're like, "Oh, that's not good."
Well, we always have them on the show by accident because they're always really funny. They're always like, "Our wives for loving," and we're like, "Look at this idiot." Oh, it's us. We're the idiot.
It's the computer.
This was a robot question.
Do they mark them? How can we tell?
They mark them, but you
It's not
have to
clear.
really look. Like,
It actually won't come up today. So this is you should know this is an unusual episode for us. Normally we pick a theme and then we try to find questions related to the theme. This time, I believe. Now, Jeremy did the Quoration for this week, but this is the
like
Quora
curation.
Yes.
It's very good.
By the way, we received like a lot of comments from people who've listened for 6 months who are like, "I just got the name."
a lot of
Love
people
it.
think it's orator.
Well,
Anyway.
or it could be.
It can be
Yeah.
It
both.
could be both. Anyway, real quick, if you're on a question, so we're looking at this random one on the website that's my wife caught me peeing in the sink and is angry. What do I do?
No
you
way
wanna
that's
know?
AI.
No, this is a person. But if you want to find out, you have to go to more, view question log, scroll down, And then it'll say like, so this one is from Dr. Richard Head, which is I think a joke.
Dr. Head, Dr. Dickhead. Totally.
Oh, really funny.
yeah.
But if it's the robot, it'll say by AI, and you're just like, fuck you.
I'm surprised I didn't ask
That
this
sucks.
question.
It's a great
My
question.
wife got me peeing in the sink. Do you do that a lot?
I have done
You
it
shouldn't
before.
do that,
As we've
Alex.
discussed on the show a few times, I used to go to parties at my friend's house where like you couldn't get to a bathroom clearly, but he had a slop sink in his garage that was around peeing
All
level
right, we'll allow
for
it.
tall men, and I would go crazy in there.
Or tall women?
Or tall women. Any woman is willing to hop up there, really. But
Anyone who's got a hot stream of piss that needs to come out.
there's also all these beautiful women at these parties that I was definitely going to. All peeing in the garage sink. But anyway, yeah, sometimes you find out you love something and it's a public menace that is reviled.
You love pissing in the sink.
Yeah,
It's not just a convenience. You love it.
I have to change who I am to become someone who can be part of things.
Okay. When you sign up for Quora, Quora sends you emails every day called Quora Digest. That's like, we looked through all the Quoras you looked at, and these are the ones we think you'll like the most.
This is the stuff you like. It's
Yeah.
always now everyone's Quora's Digest is generally pretty good because they do find out the stuff that you like, especially if you like clicking on the funny questions. They're
Yes.
gonna find like a lot of deranged
Yes.
things to email you every day.
Yes.
But the idea being, so Jeffrey Epstein has a Quora account.
Yes, he had an account
Well,
in
he's dead
2009.
now.
So they say.
I simply can't play the game today because today I'm a journalist. And Jeffrey Epstein is deceased.
He's gone from this world.
He unfortunately
And
took
how?
his own life
Exactly.
He was very
live
depressed.
at Arkham Asylum or wherever they fucking
Definitively.
have him.
Anyway, so the point is that you can now, it's like public record what all of his emails are, and you can search through all of his emails, and he was getting Quora Digest.
I feel
So-
like I should finish explaining though. A lot of the times there will be someone relevant in the news or a political figure who is on Quora and will go, oh boy, this dumbass is on Quora. We'll go to their account and it'll say, follows no one, likes nothing, has never answered a question. We'll go,
Right.
never mind.
Why would you even make an account?
Yeah.
Just to lurk on Quora, which is so crazy to me.
Just wrong.
But Jeremy cracked the code here in that we have access to this fucker's emails. And so we can see what they were sending him and what he was looking at.
So I made a list of like 20 questions, and we'll get through like 5 of them probably.
So he wasn't asking questions himself?
No.
Damn.
This
Even
is gonna
though
be
it is a website
Like
for
how to
pedophiles.
best blackmail Donald Trump, my friend.
Yes. That would be so great if he did that, but
I would
this
love
is
to-
pretty close because
Pedophilia good? Question mark?
Okay now?
it's literally like he was sent these questions because they're what he's interested in, and the questions are other people being like pedophilia good question mark.
Excellent.
So it is basically as
We're
good.
going to collectively come to an answer.
Yeah, we are.
This is
At
gonna
the
be-
end of this episode, we will reveal
Whether
is
or not
pedophilia
is good or bad. Yeah.
And who's to say?
I can't
Who's
wait to
say?
figure this out. I've been worrying about this all day.
Let's just say I got a lot of dogs in this race.
That's actually a different thing. Pedophilia is children.
Oh, totally
It
misunderstood.
could be a puppy.
If you have read the iTunes reviews for this show, you know a lot of times it is dogs in a race. But we'll get into it. So this is going to be a beautiful Rorschach screenshot of
Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein's personality.
Who, of course, is the famed pedophile who died. Here is the first one that I found in his email. He has about 30 of them, but I've taken the best 10. The first one is, what is the food like in prison?
I've heard bad. Have you heard bad?
In prison?
Well,
Yes.
It seems
so
really
it
bad.
depends on the prison. I think if you went to like the Martha Stewart prison,
Okay.
remember they gave her like the nice room.
Yeah.
No, I
Nice room?
remember, Clay.
You guys remember this? She got
I remember
the nice
when they
room with the nice
like
food?
sort of satired it on Orange is the New Black.
Oh, I didn't know
Remember
this.
that?
No.
There was like a fictional Martha Stewart type celebrity
Yeah.
who shows up at their prison and sort of makes everyone mad.
Did they give her a nice room in that?
Yeah, they like give her special treatment.
That's very
Also
cool.
in Orange is the New Black, the kosher meals are better. And
Oh.
so one of the characters lies about being Jewish.
Oh.
That's
Hey,
smart.
Good show.
I do like that they accommodate you somewhat. I've heard several stories of people going vegan in prison, which always sounds the most just like I'm trying to kill myself
Right.
the longest
making it
way
worse.
possible.
Yeah.
Take any nutrients out of this like E grade meat you're giving me. But But yeah, I guess they switch menus.
That you can buy snacks in prison if you
Right.
get enough prison bucks sent to you from your family.
You just need
You
cigarettes.
can buy like hot Cheetos
And
or
ramen.
cigarettes.
Ramen is money
Ramen.
there, right? They're using ramen as currency.
You're thinking of college.
That's a sort of
ramen.
prison
In
for
prison,
me.
money is money.
Damn. All right. Well, fuck.
Prison. Everyone's learning
on.
about Foucault. Like a fucked up place.
Everyone's experimenting in prison.
They're really trying to figure out how to get out from the gaze of that one guy in the tower. They're like, they've been reading enough of these books.
He's gazing at me.
So this question's 13 years old,
Yes.
which predates Epstein going to prison, right?
Yes.
It does.
Do you think he knew he was? You think he was worried about it?
I think that he must have been looking up prison stuff because he has another one. What indeed happens when you drop the soap in jail? These are sent to him.
This asked by the
indeed
Monopoly man with a very sweaty brow.
happened?
Well, what indeed?
So this was like Quora was like, you've been looking at jail questions.
That's crazy.
Rather, one becomes flanked from the rear.
I didn't also put him in, but there's like a ton about France. Like he must have been Googling France stuff because there's a lot of like, what's up with France?
I will interject my meager Jeffrey Epstein knowledge here to say that Jeffrey
Please.
Epstein went to prison
you can
before
admit you
the
knew
other
a lot
time.
of stuff about him.
He was in prison twice.
Yeah, he went to prison twice.
Okay.
So maybe this was before the first time. I do not know exactly when he went to prison, but he went to prison for, I think for like some sex stuff, and then went to prison for like.
Oh, so you meant meager knowledge.
Yes.
I don't know.
It's just one of those things that
Apparently
was.
he like got
pretty-
me too'd or something.
Yeah, he like cut
was
someone in
overblown.
line.
He was I think he was like a movie star.
There's just sometimes I learn about things and I'm like, well, I'm never gonna have to speak on this publicly.
You're half remembering a different podcast you listened to.
Put this in the vague section of the mind.
Jeffrey Epstein's that guy who was on Parks and Rec, right?
I mean, I've already done that twice this episode with Martha Stewart and something else, I'm sure. So
Whatever.
When Jeffrey Epstein was on Parks and Rec, he was probably my favorite comedian back then. Yeah. He was so loud. I loved his Randy bit. He'd pretend to be a different guy named Randy.
Come to my island.
You're in high school. What year?
That's good.
Again, he was one of my favorites.
Great Epstein.
Everyone do their Epstein. I guess reading these questions, it does make me wonder how much of a Tom from Succession arc Jeffrey Epstein was having of like
Right.
coming to terms with
Going to jail.
the fanciest jail stay you could possibly accrue
Yeah.
together.
But like in
Yeah.
Succession, Tom didn't do the stuff.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Right.
Is that
Right.
he's a bastard, but this is like something he's going down for he doesn't deserve.
Right.
Whereas from what I've heard,
of Jeffrey Epstein.
one could argue he deserves to be there, but
You're talking about
Jeffrey
or
Epstein.
Tom? Okay.
Jeffrey Epstein, at least. I don't remember Succession that well. Same part of the brain.
He doesn't go to prison. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
in
I believe.
Succession.
No, he
Spoilers for
wins.
Succession.
Spoilers.
Spoilers for Jeffrey Epstein. He did go to the prison 2 times,
And then die.
and then something bad happened. to him.
Yeah.
Reading his emails? Like,
I would like to read the answer to what indeed happens when you drop
Okay,
the soap
great.
in jail.
Yeah.
The top one is by Donald
oh
Irving.
my God.
And it is from 1 year ago. It's not technically this question. It's a related question that's phrased better.
What really happens if you drop the soap in prison?
It
But
loses the word indeed,
Yeah,
which is
Indeed
slowing it down.
Quite good.
Donald
that's
says,
what makes it human.
Yeah, please
not
read
a
it.
damn thing. Not on a California GP main line. And anyone who answers otherwise, if they're speaking on California, then know that they are talking about the time they did in protective custody on yards designated SNY, sensitive needs yards, not on the main line.
I'm always saying that.
All right, it's going to get explicit here. You try to take a man's ass over here, you're done.
Whoa.
Dead. Brutally. Because they have the fucking scorpion from Mortal Kombat come and rip your heart out, I guess, if you try this here. Because it's, for one, considered a weakness to be gay in prison.
And in real life, it's considered a strength.
It's kind of a shadow verse of the real world.
Good for your career.
Yeah, especially in California, too.
Right.
It says you are not a man, and if you show anything yourself to be anything other than a man in California's prison system, you will not last. You will be taken out by your own people at that. Now, that's interesting in this context.
Immediately bringing in race.
Yeah, race is a big part. You have to read the next sentence, Alex. Which
is my second point. You are a reflection of your whole race while you are incarcerated.
I'm loving the way random words are capitalized.
It's really powerful.
That's why you know how to read it. Who you are, how you are, and what you are, it all comes down to being respected and respectable. If a man's ass turns you on so that you try to fuck it, but just FK in that one. When he accidentally drops a soap, are you fucking kidding me? 2 exclamation
How
points.
do you think every single other race will view you? What? This is like, so he's like, you're representing.
Try to rape someone.
Yeah.
Chinese people are gonna think you're gay.
Bro,
I think all white people are gay.
Fuck.
You represent all white people, which is me.
I was going to do like a grave sin to you until I thought of how all the Indians would see it. Made me back off for a spell.
I feel like we are safe in assuming that this answerer is white.
We have to look. We can find out.
I don't know that we are safe saying
Donald
that.
Irvin?
This could go any kind of
This
way.
photo is just legs and chest.
Yeah, this is an album
No
cover.
head.
No head.
Look, zoom on the hands.
Lifelong policy of mine.
We can
Zoom
see-
on the hands.
You can't tell. It's vaguely white.
They're kind of in his pockets, maybe.
He's the admin of In Mo's Opinion, which I don't
Who
know.
is that?
We don't know who Mo is.
I might know a thing or two about a thing or two. Might not. Let's find out.
Anyone who's been to prison in California knows Mo. He's one of the best.
He studied survival and deep introspection. No, he didn't.
That's not even a subject.
So yeah, he's just answering questions. He has no questions himself. He has 164 answers all about prison.
Control F
Nice.
race.
It's
Control
just like
F race is crazy.
it can be done, but we're not gonna. It's not gonna
We got
work
nowhere.
because
No
it's
way.
That's a
we
damn
have
shame.
to expand all.
So the
these-
advantage in Quora is they do say their hometown and where they went to school. That unfortunately they do not list race in the top
He's
corner,
from, LA.
which seems like it would be a given based on what is happening on the rest of this
This guy
website.
has 57.4 million views.
Yeah, dude.
Lifetime.
Quora power user.
And one of those views might be Jeffrey Epstein.
That's beautiful.
It's so fun to imagine you could be answering a question about dropping the soap in prison, and Epstein's on his island on his laptop reading it.
You know,
Child porn in the other tab.
Like sweating bullets.
I hate to be a nag here, but there's
Please.
no way Jeffrey Epstein was reading his
Why?
because he's been active from 2020 to present.
Oh yeah, I guess that answer's
my
from a year ago,
God.
right?
Yeah.
When did Epstein die? Before then?
2019.
As far as we know.
2019.
2019. So this
have been
means
fake.
this could be Jeffrey's next account.
Oh my God.
And that's why he knows.
Jeffrey Epstein dies. Donald Irving starts
Right.
posting.
Donald is Donald Trump.
The beginning and the
he's
end.
like, listen, you cannot rape people when you go to prison for child rape. Other races will look down on you.
Stuff to do in jail. Fake your death, probably. Find a guy who looks just like you. Destroy his neck.
I was trying to see.
A guy named John Cheeks.
This is such
No,
a
I
good
can't read.
premise for a podcast.
I know. I feel like you meant that genuinely, but that is just a very good thing to say on any
I did
podcast.
mean it genuinely.
I'm trying to see if there's any other answers on what indeed happens when you drop the soap.
Oh,
What indeed?
I'd like to point out this repeating ad for a 15% off Bells of Steel.
I
That's
know.
your algorithm, right?
I
just
bought
Alex.
one kettlebell and I love it.
That's an
So
Alex
what?
thing.
You gonna start doing the salmon ladder?
If I could. If I can write off Quarators on the salmon ladder, I'll buy it.
What's a salmon ladder?
Salmon ladder is that thing they do on Arrow. You ever see the CW's Arrow?
You ever see the
Yeah.
CW's Arrow? You ever see American Ninja Warrior?
American Ninja Warriors, the better point of reference.
Oh sure.
You do like pull-ups and then you push it and put it
you
on
like
the next thing.
you like jump the bar up to the next thing.
Right. And then you shoot arrows at criminals.
Yeah, you
That
have
shit's
failed
hard.
this city.
If a salmon had arms, how it would do pull-ups.
Right.
Totally.
As it swims through the river.
I feel like that answers any questions anyone will have.
because it goes
Imagine
upstream.
a salmon doing pull-ups. you basically
Got
got
it.
it.
Look out for the bear.
This is where ChatGPT comes into
No.
play.
Let's do it.
Apparently, this guy says in the prison he worked in, men have shower gel. So there's
Great
no-
solution.
What
There
if you
you
drop
go.
that?
You can't. It can't be done.
They just squirt it in your hands and then you bring it in.
You're going.
Scoop it off the ground.
Even if you lose the clump, it'll still have residue on the hands.
Sure.
Probably enough for a shower.
It's like,
Lose
today
the
I
clump.
dropped my gel. I'm not as clean today as I wanted to be.
Bro, get my gel. I dropped my clump.
Utilitarian prisoner has been incarcerated for over 10 years.
There's one guy from Alaska who says that you will get raped.
No, this guy says the opposite. He says you do not pick it up. No, not because someone will butt fuck you. That would take a lot of effort. It is
That
because
doesn't
what
take
is
That much effort.
If you're not raping for the effort, reconsider.
That's that much work. Lags.
This thing is because it's dirty.
That's because the floor is dirty. We call them dead babies and pubes.
Well, maybe you should drop more soap on it, idiot. It's a shame.
Maybe if more people drop the soap,
It would
the
be
floor
clean.
would be clean.
That's from Alaskan Cav.
This is the obvious answer. This
It
is
was a
not
picture of him.
paranoia if you are right.
wait. We gotta explain this picture.
Is he on an elk?
This is a man on a
moose?
moose, I believe.
That
He's
doesn't
riding
look
a moose.
real, though. I feel like meese are bigger than that.
Meese.
Ladies, you swipe into this guy on Tinder. What are you hitting?
I'm going right.
That's a scary picture.
He's got a big gun, I think. Or is that an umbrella?
Sick
No,
of the
it's a
combative
gun.
attitude.
Take a picture of me on my moose with my umbrella. In case it rains.
He's got he's an admin of the gun club
He has
and
200 questions.
Yeah.
Wacky weapons.
He's inquisitive.
Kevin's memes from hell.
What's on wacky weapons? Can we look at that space while my dog barks?
Your dog does not like that we're on wacky weapons.
A gun hidden within a Bible.
Pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty wacky.
weapons.
I've seen wackier.
I guess what I would think is if I wanted the gun, it would be convenient to have in the Bible. But if I wanted the Bible, it'd be
Right.
quite inconvenient to have a gun in
Yeah.
its
Well, maybe they
midst.
cut it. Maybe they cut it such that only the the homophobic parts got cut.
It's an edit. Or you could have a really big Bible that's just printed with a gun-shaped hole in it and still has all the parts.
And on the third day, God said, "What did He say?" On the third day, He said, "Gun."
He said gun. Now, we should explain, when Claire's dog gets upset, she's giving it peanut butter.
But she didn't offer it to any of us.
We
That's
didn't
right.
get any peanut butter.
Yeah, we were not offered any peanut butter across the United States.
I assumed once again that you had the peanut butter ball ready for everybody to take a lick from.
We did get early lunch, Claire. We got lunch at like 11.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Alex,
Yeah.
the context that's important is that Alex showed up in my apartment at 10 a.m. today to do a Japanese lesson
Yes.
for an hour
Oh?
while I sat here.
Gambari Mashta.
Awesome.
I
Why
had
did you
to
have
do that.
at Jeremy's house?
My bike has a flat tire, and I was at PT next to his house. I have a lot of reasons.
It was a little crazy.
Also, I wanted him to see. I wanted him to see me in
I'm
my
learning
best.
Japanese.
I don't believe it.
He's always trying to make me look a fool or a baka. Live on YouTube.com.
Please don't say baka again while I'm in the house.
That's what he's trying to make me look like, folks.
I know I understand, but if you just if you could just not
Okay.
while I'm here.
I'm really on the verge of a weeb Alex Jones impression that's emerging within me. I'm gonna push that
Eve
down.
Alex Jones?
No.
I'm
What
gonna
is
have to
that?
say the word again to do it, so I'm gonna push it down. Push it down. We
All
don't need
right,
to do
all
that
right.
right
We
don't
don't need to hear
That's
it.
for the bonus on patreon.com/Quora every
We have to
Thursday.
pay $5 to hear Alex's impression of Japanese Alex Jones.
You gotta pay for that. That's not free.
Anyway, his questions are all about weapons or whatever, and then complaining about like Quora banning him. Since I am not allowed to comment on posts anymore, should I quit Quora? Is his question from
This is and you see a guy on a moose with a gun, you think, what a tough guy, and then you read anything he's ever said, and you go, oh, never mind.
Why is everyone so interested in nudity and sex when it comes to prison? I'm interested in it across the board.
Yeah. Prison is
in
just
and
another
out of
location.
prison.
Right.
Can't we just focus on the bars?
Oh, and he's vaxxed. He said he got the J&J shot and booster.
J&J. That's
bu-
the shitty one.
That's the bad one.
I got that one. Yeah.
Ooh, that's why you're like that.
I'm not good
You used to
anymore.
talk normal.
For life.
He has to walk backwards now. Okay, I'm gonna find
I
another.
gave my dog the J&J. That's why she's like this.
Here's a question that was sent to Jeffrey Epstein. If I sat down for dinner with Queen Elizabeth, would she instantly know I was a common person by my etiquette? What would she notice first?
Okay, you know, of everyone who might ask this question,
That's what I'm saying.
it is like most likely to happen to Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. He was friends with, what was it, Prince Andrew? Which was the one he's
that's
friends
the one
with?
he's not Prince anymore.
Right.
He's been
No.
stripped.
Demoted.
Yeah,
He got pranced.
they took his crown.
He got prunced.
So this is pretty much like any regular person asking, like, how do I act around my friend's mom? She hates me.
If I ask for Cheerios, will she frown?
By the way, don't ask Queen Elizabeth for Cheerios. Quite
Whenever I
uncouth.
go over to my friend's house, they serve weird shit for dinner, and I don't know how to tell them I don't like it.
My friend owns Scotland. They don't want him to.
Does everyone's friend's house smell kind of weird?
And it's just Edinburgh.
And this is being answered by a robot.
It is being answered by a robot. The robot says, yes, members of the British royal family and their household are trained to read social cues quickly. So,
That's true.
you know, it says the way you're dressed, and then Jeffrey Epstein's going to see the word grooming here and get all excited.
Totally,
Posture, greeting protocol, conversations. This is the robot. I feel like there's got to be a
hate
better
this.
answer. Yeah, me too.
What would happen indeed?
Yes!
Here we
She
go.
would know you are common as muck. But that's because to the queen, common people would be instantly recognized because of the mere fact that she wasn't related to you. You'd be like, you're not my son.
That's from Anton
let's
van
rewind.
Niekerk.
When the
Let's
queen says
rewind.
we instead of me, she is speaking on behalf of royalty, and royalty stand apart.
Whoa.
So she would know if you were royal, as they are all related to one another. So are one big family. So he just said the same thing again.
I've never had anyone explain the royal we to me, and it makes so much more sense now.
To illustrate this, here's the science bit. Concentrate. Queen of Spain is the sister to the King of Greece, and the Queen of Greece is the sister to the Queen of Denmark, and her mother is the Queen of Sweden, and her grandmother was the Empress of India, whose other grandchildren included the German Kaiser and the Russian Tsarina, whose sister was Prince Philip's grandmother, and so the royal web expands in all directions.
I didn't know that's how it worked.
It sounds like a conspiracy
Do
almost.
you think that's true?
Yeah, I do think it's true.
Yeah.
I think monarchy was somewhat of a
That's crazy.
trite
No
game.
wonder they were all fucking children.
Because there's no rules.
Right. If this can be true, then
You could just escape to India or whatever, and then what are they going to do about it?
That's the one thing holding you back from being a famous pedophile.
I'm
that
not
you
saying-
can't go to India.
I'm not saying as a reflection on me.
They won't let me in.
But just the fact that you could get away with all crime if you wanted to might make some people act
Yes.
poorly.
Yes.
yeah.
And not me.
And they can't get their thrills.
When Prince Philip died, a telegram was sent to the palace in Madrid. Dear Aunt Lilibet, we are so sorry to hear the loss of our dear Uncle Philip. So that gives an idea of how the royalty are towards each other, and why you will never be mistaken for one of them.
Goddamn.
And the Windsors are not even particularly close to the Spanish royal family compared to other dynasties in terms of how closely they are related. It's not as elitist as it may seem, because if you are not one of them, you are regarded as common, non-pejorative. And if common, it
feels
impresses the queen little if you are a cabinet minister or taxi driver, as she views all common people as being of equal standing. And this is why she is such an excellent host, and disarms folk concerned about if they are not able to curtsy properly or use the wrong fork. Regarding what she would notice first, the queen is rumored to dislike pre-tied bow ties and can spot them at 50 paces.
This is crazy because
Anglo spotted.
Anglo spotted
That's
on this
crazy
one. for
that
sure.
you
It
have
is.
that.
It comes up a lot.
Sometimes you got to spot an Anglo.
And sometimes it's Anton van Niekerk, which
Lives in London.
not what you would guess, does live in London. So the reason that the queen is so gracious is because she views anyone not in her family as a bug. Thank you for writing in.
And it doesn't matter how. So Epstein, a bug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Much of a-
unfortunately.
just as much of a bug as us.
I mean, he
Kids'
objectively
friends.
ruined her son, for whatever that's worth.
I
He would've done
suspect
it on
he
his
was
own.
fucked up
Yeah, he
long
probably
before.
he probably knew a few Jeffrey Epstein.
You made my son a pedophile.
It does. I'm just
You've
thinking.
ruined him.
You soiled him.
You're a bad influence on my boy.
You're no
Mummy, Jeffrey didn't do anything.
You're as bad as Oliver Cromwell.
No.
I am just thinking from her perspective, from a mother's perspective. It's like you can't let your kids hang out with Jeffrey Epstein.
No. They're going to start smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, they're going to do all the bad stuff. They're going to shoot BB guns at the dogs.
They're going to have a sex island where they worship the devil.
Yeah, they're going to have a temple to Baal.
You know, kid shit. Just boys being boys.
That answer went so beyond the pale.
It was a great answer. All the answers basically like she knows who's in her family. She would know who's invited.
She would
to
know who
dinner.
you were, and therefore know if you were rich. Like, you're not sneaking into the palace and tricking the queen into thinking you're royalty.
The thing is, though, like, it's not by you're not making a mistake, and that's why she knows. She just is aware of the 20 people who are not royalty. I mean, who are royalty, and you're not one of them.
A lot of people say picking your nose. I don't really understand why.
They would.
That's something that would give it away.
right away. She'd
Classic
be like,
commoner.
"We don't do that."
We don't do
We have
that
someone else
here.
do that for us.
Yes.
A royal.
Our son.
Was Little St. James Island like part of a country though? Was Jeffrey Epstein
Question.
like the president of it? How does that work?
Yeah, where was it?
I think it's just a
Caribbean.
private island, right? So it's
Caribbean.
Do you
just
count-
buy
are
it
you the
and-
king of your island? How does that? Is he
It's
a
got its
fellow
own
king?
laws and
I have no
rules
idea.
and
You're
shit.
looking. I've never owned a private island.
Ella,
Claire?
Claire.
Perhaps this is a question we ask Quora.
If you own an island, are you king of it?
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
putting that
king of
down.
your own island?
Is one king of one's own
You
island?
own- I like that they give you the.
Say, indeed.
I
Little
like that
Saint
they give you the
James.
question mark.
Are you indeed king of it?
Are you indeed king?
Are you indeed king of it?
Yeah. yeah.
Okay, if you own an island, say Little St. James Island, for example, are you indeed king of it?
Great phrasing,
And I
Jeremy.
will ask my original question. Fuck off.
I was trying to spell check you.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Quora.
It's crazy how like strong the censor is given the rest of the questions on this website.
And as always,
Or-
I will tag Orson Scott Card, famous writer.
And famous homophobe.
Yes.
Is he on here?
He's on here so much you
He
wouldn't
uses
believe
it like you use like
That's crazy.
Instagram or whatever.
Does he respond to you ever?
No.
We tagged him a few times.
I've tagged him a bunch. I want his answers. I want to talk to him.
Are you Alberto Mysterio?
Yes, we had to change it because it was originally Alex's name, and he got really mad that I would ask questions.
Well, it was also my face.
Sure.
It had all my regular details on there.
Sure.
Okay, here's another question. Is France, so this originally was, is France in decline? But now it is France declining?
France is indeed declining.
It is indeed
This
declining.
is the big Indeed episode.
We're gonna get a job as fuck.
I know.
Indeed. What happens were France to decline?
What does that mean even, is France declining?
It is declining, though.
In what way?
It was a world-striding empire,
Fair.
and
I guess
now
you're
it's
right.
just a perv land.
That's just not...
The elves are all going across the water to
Yes.
Grey Havens.
It
French
lost
people cannot die.
a big chunk of Africa is gone. I would call that a decline.
Fair enough. You know what? That's not how I see countries.
I don't see countries as chunks. I don't see chunks.
Size doesn't matter.
All countries beautiful with the lights off.
France is declining like this. It's just sort of tilting.
I will say this: whenever I look
It's
at a
sliding
map,
off of Europe.
if I see a map of Europe, I always think France bigger than I thought.
Yeah?
France was kind
France
of the big
way
one.
big.
It's
France
like it's
way
the big
big.
one
It's pretty big.
compared to like England, kind of the small one.
England teeny tiny.
Is it?
Yeah.
A little.
That's why they got
Methinks
such a
they
fucking
protest too much.
problem.
Yeah.
Personality
Yeah.
issue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, that's why they're like that.
Because they're so small.
One of Jeffrey Epstein's questions: why is England like that?
Because they're little.
He was weirdly obsessed with France. Wait, I can show you. So this is the website. It's called jmail.world. And if you look at it, there's
How
like,
long after you saw this link go up? Because I saw this go up yesterday or the day before. How long did it take you to think I'm going to search Quora on here?
genuinely, I think if you just go to the inbox, the first thing on it is Quora.
That's crazy.
Is Denmark going bankrupt? And you can just see that it is weird that it's like a lot of people being like, hello, Jeffrey, would you like to send me some children to have sex with? And I'm like, hold on. Quora Digest.
Should we manipulate world currency again?
This is another one that I have in there. Is Tinder right for me?
Probably
No.
not.
You have your own secret network.
Do you think they had an app where you could swipe?
Oh
No.
yeah,
If
probably
I
not.
were
Just
a
a menu.
secret megalomaniacal pedophile man,
Uh-huh.
I would get someone to code me a little
Oh,
app.
that's a good
This is
idea.
very Gen Z of you. This is not something that they cared
I
about
want to
doing.
be able to swipe.
This is not what Stephen Bannon's friends are concerned with.
Like Matt groaning on the fucking Jeffrey Epstein island, being like, "It's very chuggy that I have to just look at them."
Indeed. Is it chuggy to have the app?
It's very funny in general to see Jeffrey's digest.
That's so bizarre.
It's very weird.
When
More.
my father was 32. I was 9. He stopped reading after that.
For the listener, just for the sake of it, the rest of it is now he is twice as old as me. How old am I? And it's a riddle.
He's on Riddle Quora.
He's on Riddle
Sexy
Quora.
riddle.
He's the grand dragon of Riddle Quora.
Is France in decline?
So the
I think
reason
he likes France so much because France is pretty. And I'm just generalizing based
you're right.
on
Go off,
films
Claire.
I've seen. They are lenient on
Child love.
child to adult love.
I mean, their president married his teacher,
he married his teacher in a Jeffrey Epstein style scenario, but
his like high school teacher, right?
I'm going to
What?
ruin this
You know this?
again.
No.
Macron.
Is
Macron?
he the one suing Candace Owens?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Because they spread rumors that she's also a trans cover of her brother who died
Yes.
or something. It's not important.
What
It's
the
way too
fuck?
distracting.
They heard he married his teacher, and they're like, "It wasn't enough for us." I mean, this actually,
she must be transsexual.
The scan.
as a far right conservative, this actually lines up too much with my beliefs.
It's like it involves like a sex change and a murder is the rumor. But Jeffrey Epstein is interested in France because he has a house in France.
Does he?
Yeah, he has a house in Paris. Noam Chomsky stayed at it.
Ugh.
No.
No. Some
Was
of
he-
our
did he look
favorites
Just as bad as
are
when he
implicated.
went on Bad Faith.
Two equally
Do
bad.
you think they had him there and he was like 1 million years old in the Jeffrey Epstein Paris house?
Well, to him, regular people are like children. He's so old.
Yeah, exactly.
It's true.
It's pedophilia for him to have sex with a 50-year-old.
Right.
And he's just like,
Damn.
I can't help myself. This is my Vietnam. But yeah, he did stay at this house though.
okay.
Yeah, so he lived there part time. He's a francophile to say
Wow.
the least.
He's many different types of ophiles.
He just loves filing.
Cinephile.
Love is love.
Love is love. Something that this new generation doesn't understand.
He was just so full of love.
So I
He
guess
loved France. He loved children.
from his perspective, I guess France is doing fine.
He loved the Israeli intelligence.
And who doesn't?
Yeah, I saw an article like that the other day that was like, Jeffrey Epstein wanted more war. And I was like, well, sure.
Yeah,
I
why
bet
not?
he did. I don't know.
You're
What does
changing
that
my
mean?
opinion of this cool guy. This is the same pipeline as the rumors
Yes.
of Hitler's small penis.
I was about to say the same thing. Oh, did you know Hitler had a small piece? Oh, he killed a lot of people.
Right.
He was already on the outs with me.
But now I know he has a tiny dick.
Something I judge people for.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, I think he's pretty cool.
He's kind of the opposite of girth master.
Well, that explains it.
Here's one. What are signs of a high IQ in an individual, both positive and negative? And this was, of course, sent to Jeffrey Epstein's email.
This is ahead of his time culturally for Jeffrey Epstein because this is a this is like a 5-year-old question Jeffrey Epstein had in his email that's very much like an intellectual dark web brain pills guy from 2024.
Right. So this was 2019.
Yeah.
I wonder if the algorithm is recommending him this question because he's Googling things like, my girlfriend doesn't know long division.
She can't
I'm
drive.
worried my girlfriend is dumb.
Are most people like this?
She got a C in science class.
I guess if you only hung out with 15-year-olds, you would start to think you're really smart.
Yeah, that's why they do it.
Yeah.
And really good at sex.
Yeah, I mean, when we say it this way, it sounds good, but
You gotta stop saying that.
I'm just saying from a distance.
It sounds great, and if there were no consequences, I would do it. Are two things you said today. You're putting this episode online.
I am a journalist, first and foremost.
I have to get to the truth, whatever it may be. Even indeed, if we discover at the end that pedophilia is good.
Which was one of the options. Fuck.
Fair and balanced.
Fair and balanced.
So we've read a bunch of questions like this on Quora before, but I do always like finding out the tells. High IQ individual probably has a Rubik's Cube. Showing it solved to prove that they could solve it.
That's really good. Anna says there's no one definitive answer to this question, as IQ can be interpreted in many ways. However, some signs that an individual has high IQ may include being able to think critically and logically, having a large vocabulary, and being able to solve complex problems.
Like
Indeed.
Whereas negative signs of a high IQ may include being introverted, socially awkward, having difficulty relating to others, and feeling alienated, which is probably different.
Anna has never met an autistic person.
That's true. Yeah. Where would Alan Turing be on your beautiful quiz, huh?
Where would all of my friends be?
They're
Well, I think she's saying that these are high
Every
IQ
comedian I've
people.
ever met.
Right.
quiet geniuses.
High IQ correlates with big dick.
That's from Solo Q Heroes. And then someone else says, I would need medical evidence to accept this.
Thanks, Robin.
Where are you getting that?
I have also heard that Elon Musk has a distinctly small male member.
Well, that doesn't
Robin?
prove anything.
What people are obsessed with penis size and IQs.
This is someone who clearly is like, oh, you say that's true, but I guess you'll have to send me 100 photos. So
I would need to see a meta-analysis.
So using big words, I mean, I think the being socially awkward thing is really going off of like a Hodor scale. Of being like, well, I know Hodor has a very low IQ and he's very socially awkward. They're probably
Right.
like Hodor.
And he can only say one word, which is Hodor.
Hodor.
Did we talk about Hodor a lot on this podcast?
This is
It
Alex's
comes
new
up sometimes.
focus word.
Every week, guess my focus word. That's the challenge of the show.
Alex has ADHD. It's hard for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like someone's always
Okay,
changing
buddy.
the channels.
But they're all Game of Thrones.
So this guy, Robin, who's the one who wants to see smart people's penises, he has a question from 5 years ago. How can very intelligent people find a partner online?
I actually know a New York financier
What's the
you could
answer?
maybe speak to.
There's one answer on it, and it is...
Wow, the
From-
way you dragged that, I would have right-clicked, open it. You're so good at
He's a
tabs.
master.
Hey, I'm sort of a hacker.
I don't think people can get this from watching the show, but Jeremy is the best at the computer I've ever seen.
Alan Turing fucking who?
He's like a fucking serial experiments lane.
Again, Alex refuses to talk to anyone under the age of 30.
It's like he was born in the computer. Steve says join Mensa.
Yeah.
I believe they still have free matchmaking special interest groups. You can also enter Mensa in your profile with one of the top online paid dating
Oh,
sites.
this gets really good. You have to keep reading.
3 of our friends met their spouses there. Our girlfriend even found a husband on a popular online site who is okay in sharing her with us for 30 years.
Yes, there we go.
If you list Mensa on your profile, it will turn off a lot of girls, but attract those who value intelligence, as my wife does. She keeps telling me how lucky she was to marry me and have a great life she never imagined she could have.
So there's some swinger thing happening in the middle here?
Yeah, just one line. By the way, we all shared my friend's girlfriend for 30 years. Love
Our
is so
girlfriend.
important.
Can I just say 30 years? Long time to be sharing a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
it
should be sharing
becomes a woman
wife.
friend.
I'm just saying, like, at that point, that's like part of your family or something.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know straight people were doing that shit.
In Mensa, they are.
Every transsexual I've ever met is doing this shit. But yeah, I guess you got to get the high IQ.
Yeah.
IQ straight.
It's just for
Yes.
gifted people. Oh, they're gifted my girlfriend. I understand. I never put that together until now.
Also, this other question that he asked after the intelligent one is, why do dullards always try to bring much smarter people down in whatever way they can, perhaps by exploiting a weakness? Doesn't this conduct point to their own stupidity?
Alex, you can answer this one.
Oh, it's because they're so jealous, man. Just forget about them. Leave them behind. Odysseus is always doing that to that Cyclops. Don't let dullards bring you down.
Odysseus is jealous of Polyphemus.
Yes, and he's exploiting his weakness,
Alex
which is
sees
his one
himself as a
eye.
Cyclops.
Lack of depth perception.
Is what, and the fact he doesn't have a sailing crew to assist him.
They're so
Right.
cruel to him.
Or understand, like, non-proper nouns.
Yeah, there's a lot of weaknesses. on the Cyclops
But it's
Island.
Odysseus who is dumb.
Yeah, he's a dullard.
He's a dullard.
He's a
dullard.
simpleton and dullard.
and he's so rude.
And that's why...
That's why they cast Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly, because he's Boston strong.
Classic.
Now, Odysseus was the one who wanted to fuck his mom. Who am I thinking of?
No.
That's Oedipus.
Oedipus.
Honestly, you made me so mad right now, Claire,
me.
honestly.
Odysseus tries to fuck a siren.
That's
So
true.
basically like a version of his mom, probably.
Yeah,
Probably. Yeah, we don't know what he heard, but
Yeah.
it's probably
Yeah,
like
probably some
Read
mom
between the
stuff.
lines, you can assume that.
Probably some sort of Jewish mother.
It's like a mermaid who looks like your own mom.
yeah, man, I saw the sirens. I don't see what the big deal is. They all look like my fucking mom.
We get it. We have the same face.
Odysseus.
When are you
Sign me
going to
up.
steer into my rocks?
All your friends have steered into their mother's rocks years ago.
Do you want to read more IQ things or move on to another question?
Is there more IQ
I'm
stuff?
worried
I
it's going
do.
to get racist fast.
There's hundreds of IQ answers. This is the people's most favorite thing to answer
That
on
guy's
Quora.
named Langston Moves. No, it's
No, it's
Matthews.
Matthews.
All right, we scrolled past. That's not my fault. I can read. I choose not to.
Dunning
This
Kruger
guy's name is
effect.
Langdon.
Landon Francis Devon.
Has a 138 IQ.
Is that high?
It's somewhat Mensa mode.
That's pretty good.
He could
I
also
think.
speak Italian, which is cool.
What's everyone's IQ on the pod?
Mine's 137.
139. 139.
Damn.
I couldn't tell you.
It's like Jeremy's, but plus 2.
Totally.
Yeah, that's how I remember.
Sure.
Smart people keep a system.
What about you, Claire?
Riff it. Think of a funny number to say.
Have a funny number, Claire.
We already said 2.
I actually know my IQ and I can't remember. I was trying to remember it. I can't remember.
Oh, you beat
So maybe
us this
that
time.
means I have a low. I have low T.
That is the funniest number.
Oh, you
I
got
used to work in the World Trade Center.
Oh, yeah?
They did not like 9/11 jokes there.
No.
Oh. You mean after?
After.
Yeah, after. Yeah.
Beforehand,
Yeah.
they were very confused.
Yeah, they were just like, "What are you talking about?"
I was famously 2 years old when 9/11 happened.
Yeah.
Nice.
So stew on that.
They put you to work right away, huh?
Right away.
And where were you? Huh?
Right,
What's your
If
alibi?
I'd been there, it might have been different.
That's true.
I stood
If
up
you were
there
on
with a
that
baseball
plane.
bat. Not getting past me.
I think my favorite current events thing this year was in the Sauron campaign when they were the attack ad was that Hassan somehow did 9/11
Sure.
for a while.
I think that's true.
Yeah, he probably did it.
he
Hassan Piker?
was alive.
You were alive.
He could have been involved.
Well, shocking your dog with a collar that you buy for that purpose is the same as 9/11.
Similar.
It is. That's
It's
how.
basically.
It's a 9/11 for that dog.
Every day is 9/11 for Hassan Piker's dog.
That's time we'd love to have you.
Do not listen to this, Hassan. Do not listen to this. I want to read Landon Francis Devon because
Okay,
he's so
please. Do it.
smart.
And can you do it in his voice? Because it says
He's
he's,
from
Australian.
Australia, but he can speak Italian.
You could do it
Nar.
as
Can you do an Italian/Australian?
Oh, no.
Oh, mamma mia.
Pizza pie. All right, I'm going to read regular.
Okay.
I don't trust myself to pull off this high skill that you're asking.
Coward.
There are many, but you have to be observant to see them.
Wait, I've forgotten the question.
What are the signs of high IQ?
Okay.
positives?
Oh, right.
They are. And
And again, it was sent to Jeffrey Epstein.
Right. So he may have read this.
There's, of course, the premise of this episode.
and that's bullet points like it is for when the AI writes an email. They have to try really hard to fit in a social group with lower IQ. The effort is not worth it, so we don't really try, and so we don't even bother to relate to others sometimes.
Sometimes we're so lonely.
I
we
like
have
that
to
this
get our own
answer started
island.
with they, but by the end of it, he was like, whatever.
Let's just be real.
Let's be real. I have 138 IQ. I speak Italian. Don't fuck with me. Also, is maybe 14 years old?
Yeah, it does say 14. I don't know what that means.
I assume it's the 14 words and it's a racist. Just based on the rest of the profile.
138 IQ. I'm from Australia. We need to protect the future for our white families.
Mamma mia.
All right, I'm reading number 2. They seem judgmental. However, this is just their intuition. They are actually very open-minded. 3. They can either be very sure of themselves, be diligent, confident, and really know who they are, or they can be lost, make up personalities for them to portray to make themselves satisfied with themselves. This split identity can lead to them doing wacky, very bold things in an effort for them to find themselves. So far, it's either if they're shy or if they're wacky, I guess, or normal. That's how you know.
Or judgmental or not.
Being high IQ is a beautiful spectrum of things. They may have a mental illness or other or unhealthy coping skill. This will be because of their high IQ and the circumstances they have been through, the wrong genetics and wrong circumstances. E.g., I've been through some shit and have developed dissociative amnesia and maladaptive daydreaming.
That is the correct use of EG, I think.
They're very smart.
He's really smart.
It's the smartest 14-year-old I've ever
He
met.
has amnesia.
What's maladaptive dreaming?
Daydreaming?
It's like when you have like
Daydreaming.
fantasies, but you struggle to differentiate them from real life.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of thinking of it's like evil lucid dreaming,
Yeah, sure.
where instead of having sex, you get like killed by a clown.
That's exactly what it is. You nailed it.
Okay, good.
Have you ever seen It?
The what?
The movie It?
The who?
Fuck off.
Third base.
I'm going to finish this. They are idealists and very diligent. They may seem calm and collected because they are so underwhelmed by everything. Last one, curious.
Oh, no, there's one more. Either very lazy or energetic.
This is a really unhelpful list.
Hope this helps, Tala.
Tala is maybe the person who asked this?
Killing spree.
Beautiful, from Florida. This one's 6 years old, so Jeff could have seen this one.
This could be Jeff.
It could be Jeff.
Jeff.
He could be 14 years old and he lives in Australia.
This is the one he read in prison and was like, this makes me so depressed, I'm going to kill myself.
So this guy's answering almost exclusively questions about IQ.
Just for one sweet year,
What's
6
he-
years ago.
What's he asking about?
He's got 3 questions. What advice would you give to a 14-year-old struggling to relate to others?
This could be Epstein's account.
He's actually just reading it and he's messaging.
He's like, how do I talk to a 14-year-old? My 14-year-olds all seem really bummed out after I rape them.
Why are all these 14-year-olds I'm friends with so sad?
What do you think of Hopeless featuring Cashmere Cat by Halsey?
And the last
Great
question is,
question.
why
No
shouldn't I
answer
care
yet.
about high school popularity?
I don't know what I think of Hopeless featuring Cashmere Cat by Halsey.
I can't play it because YouTube will kill us.
I bet I'm probably too dumb to get it.
YouTube is so evil.
It really is.
It doesn't
Oh
let
my
you
God.
listen to anything.
It deleted all of our episodes of our podcast where we illegally watch Chinese vertical video movies.
Oh no, deleted those?
Yeah, it deleted all of them, Claire.
Yeah.
Or
Paid-
what if my husband's in one of them?
I don't know.
We paid a band to write us a theme song for our show, and now YouTube copyright flags it every time. It's like, what is
That's
the
crazy.
point of doing this?
That's crazy.
They're trying to take you down.
Yeah, they really are.
Well, Landon Francis Devin, I'm sorry that you were 14 when you wrote all these things, but also you're very beautiful and smart. So keep your head up.
Stop saying they're beautiful, man.
Take that out and post. You're not beautiful. You're regular.
You're beautiful now that you're 20.
You're beautiful and legal.
That's right.
But
That's the final edit, and that's what I said.
I actually just want to read one more of these. This guy's answer: self-love and happiness rarely go together.
that,
Wisdom is stressful. It's number 2. Intelligence brings loneliness. High expectations for your mind are disappointing. Blah, 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 blah. I just really like wisdom is stressful.
Wisdom is stressful.
wisdom is stressful. I much prefer dexterity.
That's so true.
Number 9.
Cut that.
Cut that out.
Cut that.
It
Cut
can't be
that
cut.
out.
Yeah.
Number 9, your brain can send you to the crazy.
Yeah, I agree with
What?
that.
A study published in 2009 in the journal Neuron showed that neuronal calcium sensor 1 protein is associated with creativity and functional memory, as well as schizophrenia and manic depression.
But you would admit those are words a smart person would use,
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
and that they might just
Send you to the crazy is just a bizarre
It doesn't make any sense.
bizarre way of phrasing it.
It's you go sicko
Closing
mode.
this. Let's do one more of these.
You go goblin mode.
I'm going to click this one. Was Sauron afraid of Smeagol?
Jeremy, thank you.
This was sent to Jeffrey Epstein's email. Was Sauron afraid of Smeagol?
The AI does have an answer. The AI that feels strongly, yes. Sauron feared Smeagol.
Now, the question, of course, is:
Bullshit.
Does Jeffrey Epstein see himself as Smeagol and Trump as Sauron?
I think he did
that's
see it
interesting.
that way.
Maybe.
Because they had a split, and what I was hoping that we would get in here, and maybe
Please.
if you just keep reading him, it is like this, but that it would be a lot of fake friends emails
Oh.
about like, how come the ones closest to you are so fucking real until they're fucking not? Quora.
They say you're their friend, and then they go on the news and say they don't know you.
I didn't believe in Quora. Did I not believe in magic until I saw my dog turn into a snake?
What?
Is
guys
that
haven't-
something that happened to Smeagol?
You haven't. You haven't seen the meme, and it's I think it's Scooby Doo, and he goes, "I didn't believe in magic till I saw my dog turn into a snake."
I
have not
Because
seen
it's
it.
like, it's my dog.
It sounds funny.
You guys are too dumb to get.
Y'all ever seen this
Oh,
dancing
like my dog
baby?
is a snake.
Claire is smart because she has 911 IQ. But you guys don't even understand that animals are sometimes friends.
I don't understand.
Yep.
Can you explain it to me?
It has multiple meanings. The dog can be
My
a
dog,
close ally.
My friend.
I'm looking
A
at
It's
snake
that.
Daffy
is a
Duck is
snake.
who it is.
It's
Never
not
really
Scooby Doo
been
at
that.
all.
Yeah, that's not Scooby Doo. That's
They're the
Daffy
same
Duck.
guy.
What is? I don't understand the meme even looking at it.
I don't get it either.
I
'Cause
get
you're-
it. I get it. 911.
Claire and I are starting a separate podcast.
I get it. 911.
It says ifunny.com.
Yeah, that's where that's
Until
like
I
the,
saw my doctor and it was like, what is? Oh, wait. I do get it.
yeah.
I don't get it still.
Fucking yeah.
My IQ grew 2 sizes this day.
I'm
It's
so
about getting stabbed in the
gaslit.
back by your friend.
Every day I'm on here, I'm so gaslit.
Like SMH. Never believed in magic till I saw my dog turn into a snake.
There's
and
an
then there's a
Instagram
dog
picture.
emoji, and then there's a snake
Those
emoji.
emojis confused threw me off.
Yeah,
Huge
me
tangent.
too.
There is a photoshopped image of a snake's head if it had a dog's eyes.
This is AI. This is for sure. It's an AI.
This is the most upsetting thing I've ever seen.
That sucks. I wish it was something someone put work into.
This is an AI.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
9+ DMs though.
Yeah.
Popular.
It's just us tagging people and things.
Sure.
I'm so glad Jeffrey Epstein didn't live to see this.
I wish he
okay.
had, to be honest. Maybe he would have repented.
He probably saw it. I think he saw it. I think that's why he
Oh,
killed
wait.
I think
himself.
this AI answer is bullshit.
We got to answer the question.
Yeah, sorry. Was Sauron afraid of Smeagol?
All right.
I don't think he was.
I think he was.
Absolutely not.
Anyone having the ring is bad for him. Because he needs it to go back to him, and to have it in the hands of a free agent, there's a chance it goes into Mount Doom and then he dies.
That'll
think-
never happen.
I don't think he was ever really worried about that until right at the end. I
Yeah.
think he's too arrogant to have fear.
Because otherwise he would have had the volcano on lockdown.
Yeah. He would have put guards. He would put one orc.
Yeah, at least one.
It's just watching them go up that mountain in the movie, I would also be like, nobody's coming up here. This shit is fucked
fine.
up.
When he goes up to make it, he's like, fuck this. There's that.
It's incredibly steep and ashy.
And the hobbits don't wear shoes, which he, of course, knows.
It also appears to be erupting at all times.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Well, I think it's because Sauron is like awakening and his
Oh, so he
Yeah.
huge IQ.
he makes the mountain hot.
Yeah.
He makes it hot.
He's got that big eye, and then everything about him is big.
Ladies,
So maybe the volcanoes is
ladies
butt.
love cool songs.
Wait, are you
The
saying
the-
the volcanoes is cock?
I was saying butt, but it could be his cock if
Tower
you'd
is sort
like.
of his
911
Yeah.
IQ.
Are you saying the snake is a doll?
That made me so mad. Okay.
Do I want to see who asked
So
this question?
is Jeffrey Epstein? I know, like
Was he a Lord of the Rings?
Peter Thiel's a Lord of the
Fiend?
Rings guy.
right.
Well, yeah, all of
uh,
those freaks.
So I see it.
Palantir is a Lord of the Rings
It makes
term,
that
right?
makes me so mad.
Really?
That
Yeah.
the Palantir in the Lord of the Rings are these orbs that the wizards stare into, and you can see across the land. And he was like, "I'm gonna
That
name my
sucks.
evil spy company off of that."
This is maybe less true 50 years ago than it is today, but I do feel like if you run into a book reading motherfucker in a modern context, it probably means that they're from like a wealthier background where someone made them read books or they went to fancy school and had to read books. And if you are doing that, you do end up
A pedophile.
You end up having a I was gonna say you end up reading Lord of the Rings because it's like
pedophile.
a book that you can have a child read, and then we all know what the word palantir means. But
God.
The guy who asked this is some Orthodox Jewish
There's another
guy.
like defense contractor named after our Lord of the Rings thing too.
Is there?
I think.
yes,
Minas
It's
Tirith,
the Colbert
maybe, or-
Report.
no. There's
don't-
palantir, and then there's
Big wit.
There's a black metal band called Dol Guldur, but that's not the same thing.
I don't think there's any way I'm going to A to B this one, but yeah, I think there's a bunch of them.
That makes sense.
I
Yeah.
think
Wait, can we go back to that guy's profile, please?
Sure. So this is the question
There's
asker, Henry
so much
Bochier.
going on.
He's a crypto enthusiast. He is an Orthodox Jewish guy. It says he lives in hell.
Japanese.
He likes Japanese. What does it say, Alex? Come on, man.
Ari
Come on.
Basha.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's in hiragana, so it's not like a word. It might.
It's not a
What
word.
do you mean it's not a word?
So in Japanese, there's 3 alphabets.
It's his name, apparently.
Yeah, there you go.
But it's spelled wrong.
Oh,
Harry
Cute.
Besher.
It's because it's his name.
Interesting. Okay.
I
It's in
just like in his
katakana.
bio, he lists how many followers he's had over the past.
Yeah. Every month.
Every other month, he
It is
says how
impressive
many
to have
followers.
2,600 followers on Quora.
It's
Oh no, yeah.
he's got big 2,600. He's pretty famous.
But his ratio sucks.
Yeah, he's got a bad ratio. He's following 12.
This is the kind of guy Jeffrey Epstein gets emails from.
Henry Bochier.
Yes. I think if you don't know your IQ, a good backup to put on your profile
Is
is
your
how many
number,
followers
yes.
you had and when.
And like list them like you're measuring your kid on the closet door or whatever.
Yeah, that's,
A lot of
that's
them
the
are
vibe.
2019. He was really like most of them.
That was where
Yeah.
the main growth was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he's a crypto enthusiast, so you have to keep track of where your growth is.
Sure.
Ooh, I like this question. His last question.
If you met someone who was plain looking yet the best you've ever had, what would you do?
I assume that's sexually.
Yeah, you fucking.
I'd probably go crazy on him. Probably rub them up and down. They're the best I've ever had, apparently.
Sure.
This is actually the inspiration for the Drake song.
I feel like the density in the writing there is really amazing. In like 4 words, it's like, by the way, they're the best you've ever
Look at this
had.
question. How do narcissists ensnare their idealized partners?
Word
Easily.
play.
Oh.
Word trap.
I like ensnare.
Lingual snare.
What do we what a strange. Do you think he's worried about being ensnared, or he's a narcissist and he's looking for advice?
Narcissist here. How do I snare?
I think he's trying to ensnare. I think he's looking for ensnare tips.
What are we doing to snare these days?
Fellow narcs, how are we ensnaring our idealized partners?
What do you got for mind traps?
I'm looking to manipulate. I'll sort of run through the typical Darvo playbook, looking for something more advanced.
I would really like to see Jeffrey Epstein's take on like narc Quora.
That would be great.
Like the
he wasn't asked
sub-community.
any, unfortunately.
He has a lot more on here of just things that were emailed to him. It's
Yes.
an interesting insight. I like that he's getting questions about Lord of the
Well,
It
Rings.
seems like the consensus on this question, other than AI, is no.
Yeah, it seems like no. I don't know why he would. Gollum is a dumb
No,
little
this
worm.
idea is beyond ridiculous.
well, I guess. You know what? I was projecting a level of caution Sauron did not have.
That was
I
from-
apologize.
That's from a fucking Navy vet.
Oh my god, and he's talking about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, he's big into it.
Why is Angband thought to be North? Yeah, that's a good question.
What makes the Witch King different from the other Nazgul?
This guy just
There
posts
was
about
a
Lord of the Rings.
prophecy.
Respect to Greg Davis. Keep reading.
I'm gonna follow him. He has one question himself, which is, what was the person thinking? Read your answer to, if you were single, how would you react to it if a transgender person told you they were interested in you? As a cisgender straight guy, I loved it. Thank you for your blunt and
Unequivocal
humanity.
humanity. Huh. So
All
this
right,
is
man.
this is like I have trans girlfriend appreciation
Yes.
post.
And he's cisgender, but it's German. So
Well,
he's
Cisgender.
He's posting a lot about the Lord of the Rings for a cisgender man.
fair.
Suspicious. Well, I
Go
can't
on.
think of a better way.
Do the magic rings change your gender?
I'd like to become invisible.
9 we're giving to the kings of men.
3 to the. I got nothing. It's the elves, but I tried
Sure.
to do a riff about transgender.
I am
people,
no
and
man. She says that.
That's true.
She stabs the Witch King.
You can use that.
I thought I was going to say that when I woke up from surgery, but instead I sort of went,
Ow!
Ouchie.
Oh no!
Okay, I think that's as good a place as
I
any to
can't
call
think
it.
of a better way to end the show.
Yeah, hit a bud.
Ella, thank you so much for coming on.
thank you for having me.
It's been
Delight.
a pleasure to have you. Where can our listeners find your work at home and abroad?
I'm Ella Yurman on social media accounts near and far, and then my show Going Down with Ella Yurman is a left-leaning, trans-led political comedy TV show. You can find us on YouTube and at Going Down TV on Instagram and Twitter and Blue Sky, and our Patreon Going Down show.
Cool.
There it is.
Check it out.
The television on the internet. As for our show, as I mentioned earlier, we have extra episodes on Thursdays, and then you get double the amount. How about that? There's all kinds of crazy stuff over there. That's patreon.com/Quorators. We have no advertisers, so maybe get over there, huh? What, are you too good? You think you're better than me? You're not better than me.
You're
I
not
have
better
nothing
than
to
him.
prove here.
Some of you are better than Alex.
No, not one.
Not a single one.
And that's the sad
Shut up,
truth of
Jeremy.
it. And that's all we have to say here. And of course, until next time, I love you.
We love you so much. Bye-bye.
Kiss.
Classic sign-off.